championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert for themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And now from the pistol formation. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is They're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Hokies will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Hokies are going to keep this drive rolling.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the back now goes in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The Hokies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Call the counter run here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Hokies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. No huddle here for the offense.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Second down after the incompletion. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. No press here. The defense backing away. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that catch is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Enough for the first, but still going. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hokies will crank up the tempo.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. What a play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out past the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Arizona. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry on.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. And again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the...
He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? At the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. He stopped him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And he's brought down there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he...
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Arizona.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.